A young boy living in the village was very troubled by his mental fear. He was always afraid of something or the other. Sometimes he got scared thinking about what his future would be like. Would he be able to fulfill his own and his parents' dreams or not? He felt that he had many shortcomings, and because of this thinking, he considered himself small and inferior compared to others. He was afraid to even talk to people openly. When he sat or talked with people, he felt that people's attention was only on his shortcomings. That's why he felt uncomfortable and nervous in front of many people. He was also jealous of how people around him were surpassing him. At the same time, he was afraid that his friends or people around him might overtake him. If this happened, he would prove to be small and weak in front of them. Due to the fear of being proven weak, he did not share any such information or opportunity with his friends and colleagues, even after knowing it, in which it seemed that the other person would take advantage of that information or opportunity and overtake him. He had become so scared and mentally weak that he was happy to see other people fail. He often compared his work and progress with those of others around him, and feelings of jealousy and envy started arising in his mind towards the person who was more successful than him. Seeing a person who was less successful than him made him happy. Due to his fear of comparison and negative thinking, the young man often remained restless. He also knew that this fear and comparative thinking were not good for him. It was pulling him back. But even after trying a lot, he was not able to give up this habit of mental fear and hellish thinking. With time, his fear was increasing even more, due to which he became more and more worried and stressed, but couldn't do anything. Then suddenly one day he came to know about a Buddha monk who used to live in the Buddhist monastery built in his neighboring village. That Buddhist monk was a meditative person, and he also had many disciples. On the basis of the knowledge of his intellect to solve people's biggest problems, he was famous throughout the region. As soon as information was received about the Buddhist monk, the young boy reached the Buddhist monk the next day. After paying obeisance to him, he sat down in front of him with a sad face. At first, the Buddhist monk looked at his face very carefully and then, in a very calm and sweet voice, asked the reason for his coming. The young boy began to narrate his story with a very sad heart. He said, "Munivar, I often remain scared and restless. I am often worried and scared about my future and work. I am always afraid of falling behind others and being proven weak. I feel jealous and envious of others' success and find happiness in their failure. I doubt myself every moment, and I keep comparing myself to others, due to which I am feeling very disturbed from within. Because of this unrest and fear, I am not able to do anything big in my life. Munivar, I come to you with great hopes. Please show me the right path." The Buddhist monk listened attentively to the young boy and then, in a calm and serious voice, began to say, "All these fears and symptoms are found only in a person who lacks self-confidence, who does not trust himself, and who is not comfortable with himself. Because the person who has confidence in himself and is connected to himself will never be sad about someone else's success, nor will he be happy if anyone fails. A confident person does not live in fear of being left behind or being proven weak in their eyes, because he believes in his ability and hard work. So he tries to give his best in every situation without worrying too much about the consequences. Today, I will tell you about 9 such habits which are found in those people who are full of confidence and who believe in themselves, who are comfortable with themselves and connected to themselves. By adopting these habits, you can also fill yourself with confidence. You can learn to be in tune with yourself and free yourself from fear, jealousy, envy, and comparison. You can concentrate on your work by keeping yourself away from negative thoughts. So listen to what I say carefully and try to understand where you stand. That is, which of these habits are inside you, and what are the habits that you have to develop in yourself now to live a peaceful, happy, and successful life. Let's start with the first habit. The first habit is to stop taking things personally. There is no need to take everything personally, because if any person takes things personally, if anything is being said for a group or is being said generally for everyone, and if that person takes that matter upon himself, then he feels very humiliated, and it takes a deep blow to his self-confidence. We must learn to find collective and ecological meaning in things rather than taking them individually. That is, what has been said, to how many, for what purpose, and in what context. Keeping this in mind, its meaning should be understood. Whoever is comfortable with himself, he is confident in himself. He knows who he is, so he doesn't take things personally. Instead, he makes sense of things according to the current situation. When we learn to interpret things according to the situation and occasion, then we avoid blaming ourselves unnecessarily and putting unnecessary pressure on ourselves. The second habit is to believe in yourself and your abilities. Trusting yourself is the most beautiful feeling. It is a very good and special thing for us that others trust us. But when we learn to trust ourselves, life becomes very easy and beautiful. When our faith in ourselves becomes strong, we move ahead in life whether someone supports us or not. No matter how big a problem we face, it kneels down and goes away, and we move ahead laughing and smiling. The third habit of confident people is that there is a pause in their life, and they take adequate time without any nervousness. Everything in life is not achieved immediately, nor are the circumstances favorable at our time. It does not happen that everything will happen all at once and immediately. Many times it happens that we need to stop a little. A pause is needed to understand and do things properly. In the meantime, most people lose their patience, but a strong person who is comfortable with himself will have the characteristic that he will take a little time, but that will give him confidence. In the time he is speaking or the time he is devoting to that work, he's really making her and her life better. So that person will happily take his time and wait. And instead of getting worried, he will have a lot of patience and gratitude that at least things are happening. Then he will appreciate the time and maintain peace within himself, and the time will pass very nicely and peacefully. The fourth habit of confident and mentally strong people is that they believe in helping others move forward too. Only a strong person can take others forward and raise them higher. One can learn something from him. The person who is strong, likes himself, is comfortable with himself, and is satisfied can help others. But the one who is poor, weak, and not satisfied with himself, will he help others? He himself needs help from other people. But the person who trusts in himself, who is comfortable and satisfied with himself, does not fall into any kind of jealousy, envy, or comparison. He helps other people and feels happy doing it because he knows that if someone becomes stronger, then I am as strong as I am. So a group of strong people will be formed and everyone will move forward together. The fifth habit of self-confident and mentally strong people is that they know how to express their views well without getting too angry, without losing their temper, without harming anyone, and without fear. Because such a person is comfortable and honest with himself, that is why he is aware of his mistakes and also knows where he is innocent. He accepts his mistakes with full humility, and when he is right, he stands up without fear and defends his position. He keeps his talent very strong, but while remaining within the bounds of decency, without disrespecting anyone's dignity. A person knows very well when to present his point in a showroom in front of 1,000 people or in front of the whole world, and what steps to take. Similarly, the sixth characteristic of these people is that they are mentally and emotionally strong and powerful. Who is truly strong? The one who is powerful from the inner mind, the one who has knowledge but is not proud of his knowledge, the one who knows how to do the right thing at the right time, the one who knows how to be humble, the one who knows how to be humble, the one who knows how to help others, is the same person. A true human being is powerful, independent, self-confident, successful, and satisfied. The identity of a truly strong human being is such that he keeps all the dimensions of his life and treats others like himself. He also believes in making others powerful because he knows that the more positive energy is spread, the more it will come back to him, and he will become more powerful. Think for yourself what will happen if you live in a group of weak people. Gradually, you too will become weak. But what will happen if you form a group of powerful people and their power increases? Gradually, your power will increase. Such people are truly powerful. The specialty of people who are self-confident and connected to themselves is that they are satisfied with their life. This does not mean that there is no enthusiasm to do anything further. There is a lot to be done in the future, but they are full of gratitude for what they have now. They are satisfied, happy, there is peace in the heart, there is love and a positive spirit. It is only with the feeling of satisfaction and gratitude that success comes to us in the future. Good luck comes to us, but we ourselves will remain happy and will find out the shortcomings. Those who cry all the time keep finding shortcomings, and those who are my children will pay attention to the child who keeps crying all the time, keeps getting irritable, and keeps complaining. Then many times his parents also leave him in the same condition, and people will automatically come and become silent after some time. But the child who is sweet, happy, and calm towards him, people's love grows more. If they get happiness, it means that people who are satisfied are able to remain comfortable and happy with themselves, and their self-confidence keeps increasing. Similarly, this is the 8th habit of people. They believe in democracy and life. It is very important to be balanced to live a good life. Strong people who are comfortable with themselves believe in life being balanced. There are many aspects of our life like physical health, mental health, domestic relations, social relations, dreams of the future, fun, success, etc. If we give proper time to all these things, then there will be a balance in our life. We will be satisfied, we will be happy, we will avoid getting sick. But if we pay too much attention to any one area of life, we will never be able to get that satisfaction, that happiness, that confidence in our life. We will remain worried most of the time. That is why whatever weak areas are there in your life, make a plan as to how they can be improved, and then establish a balance in your life. The 9th and last habit is that these people are open-minded. Any person who is open-minded will welcome new ideas and will also respect the opinions of others. But the person who is not open-minded is the only one who is buried in arrogance. It is very important to have the mind and heart to not spoil one's work by acting arrogantly. I am the way I am, but if someone else is different from me, it does not mean that he is wrong. If I don't like a particular thing, I don't like a dress, I don't like a way of working, then it doesn't mean that the other person's way must be wrong. It is very important to be open-minded and learn new things, no matter who they are. Welcome culture, ideas, and art, appreciate their goodness, and accept change. These are all the things that are the identity of an open-minded person. If we get stuck in conservative and small-minded thinking, that is, if we get stuck in beliefs and are not ready to change our thinking, we start rotting mentally. But when we welcome new things, we smile, we become better than before, our mind develops more, and we keep moving forward by learning new things, which brings more happiness in our life. After this, the Buddhist monk paused for a while and then smiled slightly and then said, "So you must have understood the essence and must have also guessed where you stand and what changes you have to bring within yourself." Hearing this from the mouth of the Buddhist monk, the young boy nodded his head. The Buddhist monk has shared valuable insights on building self-confidence and freeing oneself from fear, jealousy, envy, and comparison. These 9 habits are indeed beneficial for personal growth and mental strength. Number 1, stop taking things personally. Understand that not everything is about you. Learn to interpret comments and actions in their proper context, which will prevent unnecessary self-blame and pressure. Number 2, believe in yourself and your abilities. Trust in your own capabilities. Self-confidence will enable you to move forward in life even without external support. Number 3, embrace patience and acceptance. Take your time when needed. Understand that not everything happens immediately and be patient and grateful for the progress you make. Number 4, help others move forward. Strong individuals empower others. They don't harbor jealousy or envy, but support and lift others, knowing that collective strength benefits everyone. Number 5, express your views respectfully. Confident people can express their opinions without anger or fear. They understand when to present their views, maintain humility, and defend their positions when necessary. Number 6, mental and emotional strength. True strength comes from within. It's not about pride, but about knowing the right actions, being humble, and helping others. Spread positive energy and build a strong community. Number 7, satisfaction and gratitude. Be content with what you have while pursuing your goals. Satisfied individuals are happier, more confident, and better at finding solutions. Number 8, balance in life. Maintain balance in different aspects of your life, such as health, relationships, personal development, and leisure. A balanced life leads to satisfaction and happiness. Number 9, open-mindedness. Be open to new ideas and respect the opinions of others. Embrace change and welcome new experiences, as this helps you grow and develop a more positive mindset. These habits can help the young boy and anyone else looking to improve their self-confidence and overcome negative thought patterns. By adopting these habits, you can lead a more peaceful, happy, and successful life. Thank you for joining me on this journey of embracing simplicity and finding the true essence of life. Make sure to hit that subscribe button and stay tuned for more thought-provoking content. Please share with the one person you love the most. And the last, I just want to say, climb higher, aim higher, with a rise, aspire.